Hi, it's Councillor Tony Norbury from Prenton. I'm just up at the stand, the stall this morning with Dave Baird, who's the Secretary of Eastham Labour branch, and Dave's been here every Saturday morning talking to the residents and helping people to sign petitions regarding reopening our walking centre. Our walking centre was closed. A decision was made by the CCJ to close our walking centre because there was an emergency situation up at Arrow Park. We've got no walking centre facilities for emergencies really at the moment in Eastham. We've also got a bus service that's been taken off Eastham, so the residents are really lost and need a lot of support regarding how they're going to get this emergency treatment. I know it was closed because of an emergency situation at Arrow Park, but we've now got an emergency situation in Eastham, and the questions that were asked at the scrutiny meeting that we had at Wallasey Town Hall, well, what are you going to do once the emergency situation is taken care of at Arrow Park, and then resources have got to come back down to Eastham so as we can not have an emergency situation at Eastham. We've got to break that circle, because that circle is happening so many times in the NHS. We've got to break that circle of resources. What we need is more resources from central government. You can't just keep robbing Peter to pay Paul and closing centres down and affecting communities. If there's an emergency situation somewhere, more resources are needed. You do not close down other centres creating emergency situations elsewhere. So we're meeting the people this morning. There's loads of them signing the petition, and we're talking to Simon Banks of the CCJ. He's promising us that this centre will reopen, but he's not giving us dates, and that's what we need. We need a date of when the Eastham Centre is going to reopen. So the group here, Eastham Labour branch and other socialists, are actually putting pressure on the CCJ to reopen Eastham Walking Centre, which needs to happen as soon as possible because the people in Eastham are suffering. Thank you very much for listening to me, and if you can come up here and support Eastham Labour branch in their campaign to reopen Eastham Walking Centre, that would be absolutely fantastic, and keep your eyes and ears open for other events that are going to be happening so we can keep the pressure on the CCJ to get this walking centre reopened for the people of Eastham.